Across the vast golden plains of Africa, a silent shadow moves through the tall grass. It is the continent's most iconic predator, a symbol of strength and majesty, the lion. But despite their fearsome reputation, lions are not invincible hunters. In fact, survival in the wild requires strategy, patience, teamwork, and sometimes even failure. In this documentary, we'll uncover the hunting strategies of lions and learn how these powerful cats manage to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Unlike other big cats, lions are social animals. They live in groups known as prides, which can range from just a few individuals to more than 20 members. A pride is usually made up of related lionesses, their cubs, and one or several dominant males. While the males protect the territory from rivals and threats, the lionesses are the true hunters of the pride. This division of roles is crucial. Without teamwork, the pride could not survive. Hunting begins long before the chase. The first step is choosing the right prey. Lions prefer animals that will cost them the least energy while providing the greatest reward. Their typical prey include zebras, wildebeests, gazelles, and buffaloes. They often single out the weak, the sick, the very young, or the very old. These individuals are easier to catch and less dangerous to attack. By being selective, lions conserve energy, a vital resource in the savanna where failed hunts are common. Once a target has been chosen, the hunt truly begins. Lions rely on stealth rather than speed. Unlike cheetahs, they cannot maintain high-speed chases for long. Their power lies in getting as close as possible before striking. Moving low to the ground, their golden coats blend perfectly with the dry grass. Step by step, they creep forward, silent and invisible. Sometimes, lions will spend nearly an hour closing the gap, waiting for the perfect moment when their prey is distracted, grazing or drinking water. While a lone lion can bring down smaller animals, teamwork is the pride's greatest weapon. Lionesses often work in coordinated groups. Some position themselves downwind of the prey, slowly herding them in a particular direction. Others lie in ambush, ready to cut off the escape route. This silent coordination does not require words. It is instinct, sharpened by generations of survival. When the chase begins, the plan is already in motion. The moment of truth arrives. From the tall grass, a lioness bursts forward with explosive power. The prey flees, but the hunters are ready. Lions may only sprint at top speed, around 60 kilometers per hour, for short bursts. That is why they must be close before the attack. The chosen target is brought down using powerful claws and jaws. The lioness aims for the throat, cutting off air supply, or clamps onto the muzzle to suffocate the prey. If the animal is too large, like a buffalo or giraffe, several lionesses may join the attack, each grabbing onto different parts until the prey collapses. It is brutal, swift, and efficient. But the drama doesn't end with the kill. Once the prey is down, the pride gathers to feed. A strict hierarchy dictates who eats first. Dominant males usually claim the initial share, followed by the lionesses, and finally the cubs. This often leads to tension and conflict within the pride, as each member fights for survival in its own way. Nothing is wasted. Within hours, scavengers such as hyenas and vultures arrive to pick at the remains, ensuring the cycle of life continues. Despite their reputation as kings of the savanna, lions fail far more often than they succeed. Studies show that only about 1 in 4 hunts ends successfully. Prey animals are fast, agile, and always alert. A sudden change in wind direction can carry the lion's scent to their victims, ruining the hunt instantly. Every failed attempt means wasted energy. Energy that is desperately needed to survive in such a demanding environment. For millions of years, lions have reigned as apex predators. But today, their biggest threat is not the zebra, the buffalo, or even rival lions. It is humans. Habitat loss, trophy hunting, and poaching have caused lion populations to shrink drastically. In the past century alone, Africa has lost more than 90% of its lions. Conservation efforts, protected reserves, and anti-poaching initiatives are now essential if we are to ensure that future generations will still hear the roar of the lion across the savannah. The hunt of a lion is not just a moment of violence. It is a story of patience, strategy, and survival. Every stalk, every sprint, every failed attempt reminds us that life in the wild is fragile, and that even the most powerful predator must fight for its existence. The lion's roar echoes across the plains, a reminder that in the endless struggle for life, strategy is as important as strength.